Hey you guys, we're in my bedroom. Today we're doing the bathroom tour, but I thought I would start with this book, this notebook that Jim put together when we bought the house. That's what it looked like. That's when we bought it. And you know, it's kind of amazing and fun to see what have we been in here. It will be 5 years in May. No trees, how different it looks now. But this is what I thought would be fun to show you, because I forgot this was in here. This is how Jim and I envisioned it. And we kind of did all that. We added the cross beams up here. Jim mocked up a cupola. We haven't done that because I wanted it here and Jim didn't like it next to the chimney. And then when we mocked up one here, it was too small for the one that we could afford at the time. So we haven't done that yet. But when it's nice out, I'll show you the outside. Jim added another column here. We did add the brackets on the garage door, and we put in tons of landscaping. But I thought that was kind of fun. Anyway, as long as we're doing the other bathroom, oh, that is the dining room that is now my sewing room. There was that little, I called it a pony wall, but it was a little railing. Maybe someday we'll go through all these, but the kitchen. Some of you guys have seen parts of my kitchen. It doesn't look like that anything at all. Okay, we are going to start. I thought I might as well show you the hall bath too. This is the hall bath, so we'll go in there first. This is off the kitchen, so this will help you. Right here on this side is the kitchen, and there were, you know, those swinging doors, like the old bar saloon doors. Those were there going from the kitchen into the laundry room, and then that door went into the master bathroom. The master bathroom was literally a toilet, a sink, and a closet. So so this is the dryer, and that's sitting underneath the window where our toilet is now. So this whole wall came out. Jim pushed the washer and dryer forward. Maybe I can stick that in here so that they're across from each other, just like they were, but it's a very small space. But we decided to do that because it was the only place to do it, and we did not want to go in the basement. So the laundry room, part of that is now the master. That's the hall that I just showed you. That's our bedroom when the other people had it. Okay, this was the bathroom. It was literally the toilet, the sink, and then the wall over here was all closet. This little door frame is the door that went into the laundry room. So this whole wall came out. The back, I want to see if I guess that's it of the bathroom. But let's hop back to the hall bath, which, you know, we changed out the mirror. Well, we changed out everything, but it was such a small space. There wasn't that much to do with it. But why don't we head that way down the hall. There's the kitchen. And I'll just show you what we did in here. So, Jim and I did, I say Jim and I, but Bob helped. Jim and I did everything. That was just an already made cabinet. It already came with that top on it. The mirror. Jim and I like a mix of things, so we did, of old and new. The beadboard might be kind of old-fashioned, but I really like that look. We did the big tile, and I'm trying not to get my butt in the mirror. Okay, and what I like is Jim did these little cubbies. And that's the tile we used in here. And we didn't have room for a tub in the master. Sorry about that. But we did put in a really deep plain tub in here, so it will fit an adult and you can kind of sit in there and soak. So that rope detail we kind of put throughout the house, and that came from kind of a funny story. I'm gonna back up and we'll go back into here. I guess I'm not going to tell that story right now. Oh, I guess we'll start in the bedroom. So just a regular bedroom. It's not that big, but I guess it's big enough for us. The only thing that's really a disappointment for me is that exercise bike. Oh, I have my Kleenex on my Afghan. There was a really cute black bench there with one of my quilts and a pillow I made, and the bench went into the garden, and we put the exercise bike there because I will tell you, Jim uses that every day. You know, and when the weather isn't good, he stays in really good shape, and he should be an example for me, and he is in my mind, but I just can't get on there. But look, the TV is right there, so you would think that how easy would that be to get on there and do that in the morning. So let me grab my Kleenex. And I think the coolest thing Jim did in our bedroom and bathroom was these brick walls. And I'll show you in the bathroom where he did it. We really like that look. It might go out of style, but even if it does, we really like it. And I'll tell you what Jim did. That is plywood planks that looked like brick. And you couldn't ever even tell, but over the bed is where the seam was. And what Jim did is he cut out each brick, like notched it out, fit them together, and then grouted it, and then painted. He grouted the seam and then painted, so you would never know. So I think it looks like real brick. And it's really just a mix of things. This White Gull Inn is a little souvenir that we brought back from our first anniversary up in Door County. We did not stay there, but we did do the fish boil. If you guys have never done a fish boil, it was so much fun. And our favorite Charleston. My daughter used to live there. I'm not sure that I like when people do tours and they go around and tell what everything is. So maybe I'll just do a couple things, but such as this Afghan my gram made me, and you can see it doesn't even match. It's kind of salmon and a slate blue, and I don't like matchy-matchy. I like things to look lived in and put together over time, which it is. So we use that every night, and I made that for Jim 2015. So I don't know if that was our, I can't remember what anniversary. The bedding was new, but the pillows I got at a secondhand store. And the chair was from an antique shop. Paige bought it. It was covered in gold velvet, and she wanted it reupholstered. And they moved and she didn't want to take it. So she gave it to me, and then I had it reupholstered in this off-white kind of linen. And I love it. It's so comfortable. But look what I use it for. I have my massage chair, and I try to sit in that every day. The hexie pillow I made, that is 1-inch hexies sewn onto an old hanky that I found, an antique hanky. I love the texture of it. And of course the little yo-yo and the tassels. You gotta have tassels, I think. And then my new favorite coffee bar in the bedroom, because why not? It was a compromise issue for me and Jim, and about making coffee in the morning, having it too noisy when he was reading the paper. So I grew up Catholic, and I was did my first Holy Communion, and this was my rosary. That was my rosary from that. I guess I grew up Catholic. I don't consider myself Catholic now because, I don't know, I had issues with the church, but for a long time I couldn't find this, and I thought I lost it. So I worked at a consignment shop in Arizona, and we had this rosary in there. I just thought it was so cool with that little extra. I don't even know how old it is. I'll wonder if there's some way I can find out. But so I bought that so I'd have one, and then I found mine. So that was kind of fun. And then that Marc Chagall print, which I love, I gave to Jim for our first Christmas. So as you can see, none of that matches, but I love it. I love it all together. And then I love Mackenzie Child checkerboard, and Paige gave me that tassel years ago, and it's been on that lamp ever since. So, okay, let's go into the bathroom. I didn't think I was going to spend that much time on the bedroom, but I brought you in here before. But there's part of the brick wall that Jim put in here. He built the cubbies. He built us each a little cubby on our side. That's Jim's sink. I did clean it up a little bit. It's a guy's sink. It doesn't look that cute. Jim and I both love art blown glass, and we found that on eBay. We were looking for, I think I've told you, Jim doesn't like a lot of stuff, a lot of junk, and I like more. And so anyway, you'll see a lot of compromised things throughout. But okay, so that was where the original sink was. Where that wall is where the toilet was. And then right next to there, if you can see on my side, and I'm kind of glad that we had to leave it, that column is part of the original wall. And Jim planned on taking it out, but it was load bearing, so we couldn't. And I love how it turned out. So it made a separate area for the toilet there, and a little place, just a cute little place. So that window is where the dryer used to be. The shower is where the washer used to be. And that was the door that you walked into the laundry room. So maybe that will give you an idea. And my side. And Jim did all the tiling, put in the shower, did everything. Can you see in the mirror that cubby he did there in the shower? And here we go. So from here all along to that where that wall was one big closet. Okay. This was an old pantry closet that we took out of the kitchen to make more room, and Jim used the old door in here for the closet, which I thought was so smart of him to do. And the closet is small. Didn't clean that. And there is the doorstep. So when he did this, he says he should have insulated better, but that door does get that closet gets really cold. So there's the sock with the brick that we will be changing out today. And I think we'll head out, and I will insert a little picture of the laundry room. So we're gonna head out. Okay, we're in the kitchen. We're gonna go into the laundry room. If you guys like this, I can do the whole house at different times. The kitchen would be fun to do because it does look so different. But that pineapple, I know the lighting's bad here. That pineapple is a big tin pitcher. And that is where the pantry closet used to be that Jim took out. So if you can imagine, and since we took out the dining room, because that was the opening to the dining room, and we closed that off for my sewing room. So that was the pantry closet where Jim took the door from. But if you can imagine, this is our only area for eating, and it's just usually Jim and I. Anyway, that if you can see where that picture is, that whole area jutted out to about like the end of this chair. It was a pantry closet, so you couldn't fit a table or get around, and then it blocked all that light coming from the door. So he took that out. And then here was where the swinging doors were. That's the basement. That goes outside. Those were the swinging doors. And when you come into the house, you look straight into the kitchen and at these doors. Again, Jim and I had so many ideas. We had to really do things on a budget, so those are just regular folding doors. It'd be pretty to have some really cool door there, but this works. And then we usually do have it closed, but if it does happen to be open and you come in, we put that's one of our favorite French posters. We hung that in the laundry room, and that's how big it is. That's it. The washer on that side, where it used to be. The dryer, he put in a cabinet, and it works perfect for us. You can take everything out, and when the table is cleared, you can use that as your folding table. So that's the laundry room. This concludes the bathroom laundry room tour, and we're going to head into Black Thread Studio, our favorite place where we like to be, and we are going to get going on that doorstop. So, but you know, if you guys like the tour, and it's not to show, you know, like design quality, it's more to show what you can do on a budget actually, and if you have a guy that's good with a hammer. So let's head over to Black Thread Studio, and I will see you over there.